जय माता दी, जय मां कामाख्या, देव राधा ट्रस्ट, सत्यवाणी चैनल। टू गेट रिड ऑफ डेप्ट, अपने ऋण से कैसे मुक्ति मिलेगी। हिंदू सनातन धर्म में ऋण उतारने का ब्रह्मास्त्र। ओम क्लीम कृष्णाय नमः।
Gajendra Moksha Mahatmaya in Stotra. There were 3 huge peaks of iron, silver and gold on the Trikuta mountain located in Kashirsagar. In the vast forest between them, Gajendra Hathi lived with his innumerable wives. Once Gajendra along with his wives reached a pond to quench their thirst. After quenching his thirst, Gajendra wanted to do water sports. He started playing in the pond with his wives. Unfortunately, at the same time a huge crocodile reached there. He grabbed Gajendra's right foot in his molars and started dragging him inside the pond. Gajendra started screaming in pain. His wives started shedding tears at the sorrow of their husband by the bank of the pond. Gajendra was fighting with the planet with all his might, but he was not able to get free from the grip of the planet. If Gajendra had hit the crocodile with his teeth, the planet would have scratched its body with his fingernails and a stream of blood would come out. There was a long war between Graha and Hathi. The power of the planet underwater is high. Graha became strong by sucking the blood of Gajendra, while only the skeleton was left on Gajendra's body. Gajendra started thinking sadly, I had come here to quench my thirst. I should have left after quenching my thirst. Why did I land in this pond? Who will save me? He was seeing his own death, yet in some corner of his mind there was a belief that he had fought so long, that his life could be saved. When he remembered God, he started praising Narayan and calling him, the whole world in which is contained, under whose influence the world exists, who pervades it and appears in its forms. I take refuge in that Narayan. O Narayana, protect me who takes refuge in me. Due to various pastimes, the gods became imperceptible to the sages, whose glory is beyond description. I appeal to that merciful Narayan to save my life. Gajendra's pain eased by remembering Narayan. A severe pain started in the jaws of the Graha who was troubling the worshipper of the Lord, yet he started chewing his feet vigorously in anger. Gajendra reminisced, arrogant like me, do not remember you until they get into trouble. We wouldn't have realized your need if it weren't for misery. Until you are visible, the creature does not even believe in your existence, but reaches your refuge in trouble. The God who removes the sufferings of the living beings is the fundamental cause of the creation. Gajendra continued praising Srihari, my life force has answered. The tears have dried up. I cannot even cry out loud. If you want, protect me or leave me. Everything is up to your mercy. There is no other way but your meditation. There is no one to save me except you. Even if I die, I will die remembering you. Gajendra, suffering from pain, raised his trunk and started looking towards the sky. The crocodile felt that its power was giving an answer. His mouth is opening. Hearing the compassionate call of the devotee, Narayan arrived. Gajendra offered the lotus flower and water of the pond at the feet of the Lord. Even in that state, the Lord jumped to protect the devotee. He took out Gajendra's leg from the jaw of the planet and cut the face of the planet with the wheel. The planet immediately turned into a Gandharva. Actually, he was a Gandharva named Graha Huhu. Once Deval Rishi was doing penance standing in the water. Gandharva felt mischievous. He took the form of a graha and held the feet of the sage while admiring in the water. The enraged sage cursed him that you should lie in this water like a crocodile, but due to the influence of Narayan, he went to his world after getting rid of the curse. Gajendra was also able to get the knowledge of his lost power in previous birth from the darshan of Sri Hari. Gajendra was a Vishnu devotee king named Indradyumna in his previous life. The king left the household ashram in his youth and took vanaprastha. The king was disturbing the ashram system as propounded by Brahma. The sage was also annoyed by this. He cursed, "You do not follow any system, so in your next life you will become a drunken elephant." Accepting the curse, the king requested the sage to remain a devotee of Narayan in the next life also. Agastya was pleased with his devotion to Narayan and said, "Aastu. By the grace of Sri Hari, Gajendra was cursed. Narayan made him his servant counselor." The verses that Gajendra uttered in praise of Narayan while sobbing in pain is called Gajendra Moksha Stotra. To get rid of debt, Gajendra Moksha Stotra should be recited daily before sunrise. This is such an infallible remedy, by which even the biggest debt gets cleared quickly.
ओम क्लीम कृष्णाय नमः, ओम नमो नारायणाय, ओम लक्ष्मी नारायणाय नमः। बस इसमें खास बात यह है कि ऋण उतारने के लिए गजेंद्र मोक्ष का पाठ ब्रह्म मुहूर्त यानी कि 4 बजे से प्रारंभ करके सूर्य उदय तक किया जाता है, इसके बाद नहीं करते हैं। जय माता दी, जय मां कामाख्या। सभी के ऋण उतर जाए, ये गजेंद्र मोक्ष का पाठ खुद करें या फिर ब्राह्मणों के माध्यम से कराएं विधि विधान से, निश्चित तौर से आपको फायदा अवश्य होगा। जय माता दी, जय मां कामाख्या।